whatever is happening in the city, and not only in the city, I'm telling you, it's happening even in the rural area, because I don't live in the city, I live in the rural areas. These things are happening, and it calls for each and every one of us to, to come together and, to be part of, doing something. And we cannot allow these elements, to take advantage and to put life of, the young and the old, you know, mm, at risk, or rather, in to have the feeling of insecurity. This is, in today's world, this cannot be, is not acceptable. And I, from my side, I would urge upon the, the government that they are uh, responsible, and also the local darbar, and to do something where nothing, is impossible. We just need to, to be firm, and to take proactive measures, and not to wait for things to happen. I think whatever is happening here, it is because of so many factors. Okay, that is happening. I mean, these what we see in the city. There are so many factors. Unemployment is, of course, no doubt one of them, and also the the values we have lost. The family values, we see that it's totally lost, and these are, I mean, a few that must be addressed, because everything starts from the family. And so, if these issues are not being addressed and taken seriously, I'm afraid that it's going to be very difficult in the days to come. Like I always say, if you look at some of the statistics, our state ranks number one in terms of female headed household. 41% of the household here in our state, they are what we call female headed household. And in these 41% of the household lives 42% of our population. And this is actually a very serious matter. It's a really, really serious social problem. And because of this, it also, gets the economic problem also comes into play. So these are issues which must be addressed, and where we all, like I said, need to come together. I would call upon even, all religious organization, particularly the church, to address these issues. We cannot just say that it's not my job. It is the job of each one of us. We are all, if we, we are responsible in some way or the other. Drugs. I mean, that also has to be looked into. You know, yeah. So we have to, really examine. We cannot just say drugs did not just come out of the blue. There must be some reason, which, like I said, uh, reason for drugs. Again, this is a problem where whenever we are not having a, vision for, for everything, this is actually the problem. This has been an issue which has been raised not just recently, but then no one, bothers to take this issue seriously, to nip these things at the butt, and so we allow these things to happen, and then see now the problem. But I'm sure, well, problems are there, but it can always be resolved through dialogue. And because again, this is because of, again, um, an issue of livelihood for both sides. So but it's how we address this issue, and it can be addressed, should be addressed, where, maybe the government can also come into the picture. Then there's various taxi association, all stakeholders has to come together. I cannot say anything right now. We'll just have to wait, and I just hope that the central government, along with the state, will also be serious and there's not again a issue which is just a recent issue. It's been there for a long time.